take a piss. I'm on my balling each and every day. Good, good. Use your anger. Holy shit, phrasing. Yes, yes, rape. Rape the asses. Yeah, 8:30. Romo doesn't even. No, it's still Prescott. Why in the blue hell? Mark Sanchez. Hopefully not, bitch. Yeah. It was 33-31. He got a bullshit lucky pass off and fucking got in a field goal range. the hell are you even talking about, Billy? Boy, you were cutting out terrible, whoever that was.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we should have a fun one on our hands. It's the Ravens coming in at 3-2, going up against the Bengals, who come in at 2-3.
CM Punk chants are imminent.
Broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium.
That field goal was good. Give me my point.
Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. They come out here in the eye, and they'll go on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
No, they cut him. They cut him out of Baltimore.
Hurry up, here we go. They'll set up to throw.
Put that shit down.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 3-19.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But
the end of January.
On the quarterback with contact, that's
the week
how you end up
between
winning it.
Championship Sunday and Super Bowl Sunday. What? You're not going to watch the Pro Bowl?
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time, and the Bengals take possession. To the 47. First drive for this offense today, and our first chance to get a look at Tyler Eifert.
Tom Brady will go wherever we tell him
tight ends
to.
in the NFL. They use them in every position, sometimes even by themselves as a wide receiver.
It's second down. Dalton looking.
Oh, shit.
He goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It'll go in the books as a
Orlando
loss on the sack, and it's third down. So the D-line's going to spread out. Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? And incomplete.
He dropped it.
Made the ball roam free and
motherfucker.
Fourth down. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. See if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They go play action here on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. The defensive starters now for Cincinnati.
Geno Atkins is an absolute force as a defensive tackle. Forces every offense that he plays against to alter their game plan.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down.
I'm gonna kill him, Billy.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Gonna fucking kill him, Billy.
Don't blink, you might miss something. Certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Will the defense dial up the pressure? Let's see. 3rd and 11.
All right, now, look at this. Hurry up. Here we go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Backing up. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him, that leads to
Billy's being a hypocrite. 3rd and long and going for play action passes? Is that the game you want to play, William?
He'll take it at the 42.
Because I am the game and I want to play.
That one back, 14 on the return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. And out now, here come the Bengals. And the last drive, the first drive for them.
Don't you forget, there's a price you can
What do
pay.
they go to here?
Because I am the game and I want to play.
This is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you gain that kind of yardage against a defense, it's really kind of geared to stop that play. Your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Second down, Dalton. As he throws there, incomplete. Tyler Croft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down. The starters now defensively for Baltimore.
Timmy Jernigan, play him over the nose, play him a
really
defensive tackle, bounce him out to defensive end. Wherever you wanted to put him, Timmy Jernigan can play.
They'll come out in the pistol. 3rd down from the gun. Dalton. He's got his man. Boyd. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you could actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Eifert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Sega?
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything
not
going.
Sega.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battles.
Yeah, because they made the greatest racing game of all time, Daytona USA.
move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs.
Daytona.
That's what they're looking for here. It's a loss of a yard.
I will gut you like a fucking salmon.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
That sounds like they're saying Daytona.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown.
I don't mind fucking killing him too, Billy. I'll kill them all. Slowly.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
What the hell?
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, wow. You were so lucky I missed that shit.
And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A good pick.
I had that shit wide open. I don't know why he missed it, but he totally did.
Crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Put that shit down.
It's incomplete.
Well, back then they had competition for the most part, so they kind of had to care.
And this offensive unit, they have to face a 3rd down and 12 now. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
To be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
And no good.
It's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
1st and 10 for Dalton.
Throw them.
Coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean,
1st down.
Oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So we have now seen connection number 1 between Dalton and Adriel Jeremiah, A.J. Green.
Oh my, it's Tanner, the best in the world.
Jeremiah.
Look at you. You are full of knowledge and information. And you know something? I bet Andy Dalton learned his full name as well because he figured out quickly, this is going to be my #1 target.
Shift together here from the D-line. They go play action here on 1st down. His throw's going to be incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner. And usually he's able to use his body.
Yeah, Harold Ramis is dead.
But a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback...
This game is between Dark the Giant and Billy the Rage Monster.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations.
Oh, that's, oh my God.
To make it less
Ernie
gain
Hudson.
for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
Couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah.
Ray,
I'd
when
rather get in
someone
the end zone
asks
first
if
and
you
foremost.
are a god,
But if all
you
else fails,
say yes.
less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll come out in the pistol. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And Matthews has it right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
3rd down and 4. They'll drop the throw. And able to find John Brown. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Caught left side by
Good
Hilton.
stop.
They get only 4 that time.
Seems to be your go-to 3rd down play.
They didn't get the first
I was
down,
prepared
but I
for
have
it.
to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And this is good. He was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So it's not
Yeah, but you got the wind blowing with you.
It's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
Dalton, 1st and 10. He gets this one to Boyd. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's 3rd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing, Dalton. And Eifert has it. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback.
I just got punched in the motherfucking balls by a guy calling himself cock knocker.
It's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop
fuck with a
anyone
Jedi
out of your
Master, son.
defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And taking it across midfield.
I see him again in 2 weeks.
And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it.
Do
now
what?
The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that
Do-
is happening,
doses?
you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
1st and 10 for Dalton. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
He completes it to Boyd. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
And they only need a little bit here. 3rd down and very short. They come up in an offset eye. Now a toss play to Bernard. They find some open field here. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
The 1st down throw coming for Dalton. This will be caught at about the 3. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A.J. Green, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Oh my!
What do you think
Oh
goes
me!
on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll set up a throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Yeah.
Well, if an offense is
Jenna,
going to
you
throw
played
the
me
ball in
last
this part
week.
of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part.
in DBC.
Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
So we have reached halftime.
That
here.
means you
It's the
play 'em
visiting
this week.
Bengals out in front, as we'll send you down to Orlando. All right, hang on.
No,
here. We'll
the
jump
last
over
with the
halftime.
last advance
Let
was
the
Wednesday.
system and graphics catch up.
We held the advance because of the holiday.
Third quarter now. So both teams have their
You don't
marching
play.
orders,
You
and we'll
played the
get going
Bills
again
2
here
weeks
in
ago in
quarter
DBC,
number 3.
Jenna.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
Only?
It's a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
He's only
the
in
offensive
15
staff
right now.
spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the
Perfect.
second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On the toss, Bernard.
Get out of my
And
goddamn
stopped
way.
immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with
Why I don't run
intelligence.
the ball.
How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end of the half situation.
What the fuck, Eifert?
The clock. It's throughout the game, and with a lead, stay in
Wow.
bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, look, credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football.
He
a little bit more
literally
in this spot.
Ran with the
That's
ball,
good about how
turned
they can throw
upfield
it
before he
overall.
caught it.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton.
And he dropped another one. Trying to sit your ass down. That's what's about to happen, Eifert. Stupid
Even in
fuck.
today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
Tell me.
that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back.
Oh, come on!
Downfield and score some points. Now, the last
That was the
part remains
easiest
to be
pick
seen.
six
They got
ever.
The first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Neptune's fucking beard, man.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. They come out here in the eye. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this
Hey,
person may
your
have
guy
him,
threw
and
it
he's
into
in another
my
spot, the next
corner's
defender
back.
may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Start right there. Here we go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Caught left side by Hilton. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here.
Hiccups.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on third.
Aha!
Now a a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe
That
by
was
a yard or
incidental.
2. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Because usually diving would have hit him with roughing. So I jumped instead, hoping I could have just swatted it out. Somebody was listening to their TV ultra loud.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they have possession,
That was a bad pass
and they
on my
have
part.
it at the
I watched him start
38-yard line.
trailing the wrong
And
guy.
now Baltimore gets
Shut
set
up,
to
Billy.
take
All
the
you do is
field.
follow the
They're
middle
coming
of the
off a
field.
3 and
You
out
desperately
front.
hold triangle. Don't act like
They've
you
got to
did
look at
something.
that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football.
Your medal's in the mail,
But
buddy.
these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense.
I said your
and
medal's
they can
in the
add
mail.
up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A
Put that
nice
shit
hit,
on the
jars
fucking
ball
ground.
free and brings up
Where you
3rd down.
belong.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
He'll look to throw here. And he hits his man, Matthews. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They come up in an offset eye. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a yard, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. One receiver right, that's Brown. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low
it is
because
fairly
of the
rare.
length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
The Bengals getting set to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one. If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline.
Nah, he was right behind the line. I'm surprised they didn't give me inches. But
you got it.
look at that. How is that not second in inches?
Tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
380.
Dalton gives to Bernard. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Should have won with the outside run like I started to. Overthought it.
You remember Timmy Jernigan at Florida State. His stoutness that was so impressive there, it still comes into play in the NFL, doesn't it?
If you call stout 300 pounds, and I do, then yes.
Used it well on that play and made a nice tackle for a loss.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now Dalton
he didn't
points
get
the target, and he has it over the middle. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Ravens. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And with
John Brown, the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. John Brown, 79 yards. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is up and good. It brings them within a point now. It's 14-13.
Surprising.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
as they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They send Green to the left on his own. 1st and 10 for Dalton. On the screen, Bernard. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down. 2nd down, Dalton. He completes it to Boyd. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Bye,
First set of
Felicia.
downs here.
Oh, gross.
Now Bernard. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Shit.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback.
Man, I should be crying because my guy was right there. He could have caught it anyway.
All those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third down.
Could be a blitzer.
So Dalton now. He's got his man here. It's Green. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
That was A.J. Green.
A.D. to A.J. And it's been like that throughout this game. And I think it's a huge reason why they are in the lead.
I like that.
It's the only show worth watching on TV nowadays.
A.J. Green, such a tough cover. And they are proving it here in this one.
Disagree.
Now a carry for Bernard.
Oh my God.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
This is why I don't run the ball. My God, my O-line sucks dick.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Correa.
Dalton throwing on second down.
Oh my God, AJ, what was that? Adriel, what happened there, bro? There was nothing but fucking green. You're killing me, AJ.
7th play of this drive coming.
Yeah, he alligator on that shit.
On third down.
He wasn't trying to pick up that check.
3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place.
He undercut that fucking pick.
The offensive line,
he could have picked it, but he tried to undercut it.
Big completion
and I threw it right over his head.
Guys made that play possible.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. That is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Their dangerous wide receiver.
I
His
can't
3rd
stop
touchdown
this
now
feeling
and the Bengals are
deep
able to grow
inside
their lead.
of me.
And it's up and good. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Yeah, I saw you audible to the blitz. I audible to 4 verts.
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field, and they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard. Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They come out here in the I, and they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, I definitely need O-linemen. I don't know why they're not holding their blocks. I can't get a running game either.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down after a good game.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his
Gotta kill
quarterback,
him,
just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it. See,
I killed them once. I can do it again.
Tough it is to cover tight ends, especially
I've killed them once. I can do it again.
Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Thank you.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
I like it.
A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34.
Trying to run one of my favorite plays like I didn't have that shit pre-scouted.
And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards.
You guys must have insane play rec.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Back scratcher.
Do a short gain
Back scratcher.
34-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Dalton wants to throw. And able to find Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stage.
They were following the guy I had on the out route outside.
Now they're running on the toss. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
You got to feel a little bit for the defense there. They've done a terrific job all day long holding this guy in check. But that might have been the run to break things out for him, maybe turn things around. Now he's going to have some confidence, and maybe he'll get to his normal yardage.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Was not intentional, I assure
They
you.
come out here in the eye. Again, here's Bernard. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now the Ravens are going to take another time.
I wish he'd have spun it inside instead of outside. He just spun inside. That would have been 6. He'd have broke that dude's ankles like hot sauce from the old and 1 mixtapes.
Here's Bernard.
Oh my God, left tackle. Why won't you get out of the way, left tackle?
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Passing, it's Dalton. This will be caught inside the 10. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2.
Good
And
game,
this
Billy.
defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's
You're out of
likely going to
timeouts.
seal
You
their
can't
fate.
stop
And
the
you can
clock.
hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Cincinnati, they climb.
Cross your nipples? What the shit? What kind of freaky shit you into? Yeah, that was a terrible running game all around. Seven catches, 121 yards for Adriel Jeremiah. $121. Let's see, Tyler Boyd had 7 for 55. Tyler Eifert had 2 for 49. Taylor Norton had 2 for 55. Yeah. 19 to 30 for 276, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception for Andy Dalton. Pretty solid game all around, minus the run game. Pretty solid pass game all around.